dear fellow survivor. I'm so honored you're here with me today because today I answer a question that so many survivors have before joining our Music Can Heal Me coaching journey. This question I had myself for years, kept me stuck. This question is, I know what I want, I know what I don't want, but I can't seem to get it, and I can't seem to stop getting what I don't want. And it's such a powerful question because the answer lies in realizing that if we operate from our future self, then we can achieve anything we want and stop getting what we don't want. But I was stuck in operating from my past self mode for years, and my past self didn't have all the answers. My past self only had the answers up to that point, right? And there's a lot more questions than answers. So I kept having the same thoughts and repeating the same actions and practicing the same emotions, right? And that's why I was stuck with more questions than answers. My future self, though, and your future self, already has all the answers, right? Already knows what kind of thoughts and actions and emotions we need to practice in order to become that future self. Now you might ask, well, I have no idea. Like, who's my future self? I didn't know either. And your future self, basically, you have to answer the question, why am I? You know how people say I am and intention setting and all of that? Well, I reverse it and I say, why am I? And then fill in the blank with what you want to be, what you want to have, right? That's your future self. For example, for me, years ago, why am I a calm person? Why am I thriving instead of surviving? Why am I connecting with my two soul angels on a daily basis? And, right, why am I enjoying the process of healing? Why am I, right? And then just fill in the blank with what you actually want to be and what you actually want to have. Right? So if you want to grow more self-compassion, why am I so self-compassionate? Right? You don't have to be yet. Right? But asking why am I, as though you already are and have those things, is going to help your brain figure out ways to give that to you. Right? So when I started doing that over time and through practice, well, I would ask, for example, like I said, why am I thriving instead of surviving? Right? And then I would obviously see that my actions did not reflect somebody who's thriving. My thoughts didn't reflect either somebody who's thriving. My emotions, definitely not. Right? I'm sure you can relate. But through repeating this every day, this process, right, first thing in the morning, that's when your brain and nervous system are ready for change. First thing in the morning, right? I used to read my list, and I still do to this day. It's just with different things that I want to be and different things I want to have, right? I am thriving now, so I'm not asking why am I thriving. I am, right? But for example, I might be asking right now, why am I changing the lives of millions of people? Right? I'm not doing that yet, not millions, right? But I'm asking myself that. And through asking myself that, and the same goes for why am I thriving rather than surviving? All day, my brain figures out ways of making it happen, right? So my emotions and actions and thoughts become more aligned with me already having and being, right? So do the same thing. Make a list for yourself. As many ways of being as you want. Why am I a calm person? Why am I thriving rather than surviving? Why am I enjoying my healing journey instead of hating it? Why am I enjoying my connection with my soul angel or angels? Right? And ask yourself those questions first thing in the morning. Have it right there by your bed. Ask yourself those questions out loud. That's going to be in your brain all day. Your nervous system, it's all going to take it in, process it, integrate it. Right? You don't have to be those ways yet. You don't have to have those things yet. That's okay. Right? The point is that it fires you up. It aligns you with what you want to be and what you want to have. That's why I said operate from your future self this way so that you can be what you want to be and you can stop being what you don't want to be. You can have what you want to have and you can stop having what you don't want to have, right? But if you keep operating from your past self, then you're just going to repeat the same thoughts and the same emotions and the same actions. Nothing's going to change. And I'm not saying this to discourage you. I'm saying this to inspire you to operate from your future self, like I have for so many years. So my dear fellow survivor, I say this with all my heart. Please take good care of yourself, and may you be filled with music and heal.